14 Fun Facts about Robert Downey Jr. Robert John Downey Jr. was born on April 4, 1965 in New York City, New York, USA. He sings. And no, I don't mean while he showers or when he is alone. Robert Downey Jr. released his debut album, The Futurist, in 2004 after he emerged clean and sober and permanently got rid of his drug addiction. The album sales were not so great. Only 16,000 copies were sold in the first week after release, and it ranked an unfortunate 121 on the Billboard charts. But the world still got to see another side of this amazing man, which to me is awesome. He has went by the nicknames Rob and RDJ. He first starred in an acting role at the age of 5 in 1970 in the movie Pound, which was directed by his equally famous father. Robert's dad is a known director, writer, and filmographer, and his mom is actress Elise Downey. He has won 2 Academy Award nominations and won 3 Golden Globe Awards, and a lot of different award nominations and wins. Robert has played in a number of popular roles in movies including Sherlock Holmes, 2009, Iron Man, 2008, Weird Science, 1985, and Natural Born Killers, 1994. His portrayal of Charlie Chaplin in the movie Chaplin was so realistic, it earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor nomination. He studied acting at Statutor Manor Performing Arts Center in upstate New York, and then moved to California with his father when his parents divorced. He dropped out of high school in 1982 to pursue acting full-time and has battled a number of years publicly with alcohol and drug abuse. Robert is known for being very humble and the type of person that everyone really likes when they meet him. Sarah Jessica Parker was one of his very first loves. Robert Downey Jr. and Sarah Jessica Parker met on the set of Firstborn when they were both merely 18 years old. They lived together for 8 years prior to their breakup in 1991. Downey has admitted on multiple occasions that his behavior was the major cause of their separation. "I like to drink, and I had a drug problem, and that didn't jibe with Sarah Jessica because it is the furthest thing from what she is," he confessed. Parade in 2008, "She provided me a home and understanding. She tried to help me. She was so miffed when I didn't get my act together. After 8 whole years of living together, I am sure that Sarah Jessica Parker did more than try." He's a big advocate of the Mandarin being an Iron Man movie villain. In an interview with Jon Stewart on The Daily Show, Robert Downey Jr. begged the Marvel president Kevin Feige to cast the Mandarin as his nemesis in the original Iron Man movie, but his plea was not granted then and there. Feige had plans to wait for the right time to introduce the legendary character into the popular comic. It seems as though Feige knew what he was talking about due to the wild success that Iron Man has now. He only made $500,000 on Iron Man. When Downey Jr. signed on to the Iron Man franchise, he only made $500,000 for the first film. But thanks to a sweet little contract clause, he made a whopping $10 million for Iron Man 2. If that wasn't a nice enough pay bump, he received $50 million for 2012's The Avengers, making him one of the highest paid film actors of all time.